Hello there. As you've seen on the title, today's video is different. And if you're new here, you'll actually get to know me within just a few minutes. You all know me as Nairobi, but for today, I want us to switch to Esther. Esther is this gorgeous girl who was born in 1997, August 26th, for those who want to wish me. I was born in 1997 and I was born to a very loving family. I grew up with a mother who loved us so much. But unfortunately, in 2016, I was actually still in high school. I remember it was such a sad time. We lost my mom in 2016, and that's when my life took a whole different line, and I saw everything sink before my eyes. I did get into depression. It was so hard to navigate life without someone I've known all my life, who was both my mom and my dad. And I had to start my life. Let me just skip to the important part where in 2019 I actually met someone so special to me. At that point I just thought, he's just one of the many people I'll just meet in life. I started dating in 2019. In 2020 I was still in school. In 2020 COVID came and we couldn't attend classes, so I was at home throughout. And in 2020 I started YouTube. How you doing? I think I missed you. Which you now know me as Nairobi, the brand name. And in 2020, after starting my YouTube, I did introduce him to you. By then, now we were getting engaged. He proposed to me in 2020.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor.
And shortly after, 1 year later, we got married in 2021.
Don't need that protection. I would walk on glass. I would run 10,000 miles and more. I would give my eyes if you lost your.
After the sudden death of my mom, life had to move on. I can say that was the toughest time in my life. I started feeling like now I have somewhere that I belong. I have a family for myself, and now I belonged to my husband. And growing up, I knew I was this girl that knew she wants to have kids, she wants to have a husband, she wants to have her own home. I wanted to have a garden for myself. I want to have cows, chicken, and all that. And I started seeing things now. My dreams are now coming to reality in 2021. I remember when I was in high school, I used to hear the saying that marriage is not a bed of roses. Let me say, I've experienced so many things in my marriage that I was experiencing for the first time. Like, we went on our first international trip together. I actually boarded a plane for the first time with my husband.
Through fire, I will carry you through the heat. I will do it all again if you needed me to. Wish that I could take away your pain like sunbeams in the rain. Oh, we're family.
The devil was just sitting there laughing, and he was like, I'm gonna come knocking at your door. And as you all know, we fell apart. Everything was so bad, and at that point I actually thought my marriage is gone and I was done. Same to him, and things were falling apart. You all know the story, and I didn't think God can save us, but he actually did. After some time, after separating, we separated, and after some time we decided, you know what, let's work things out. We can actually give this another chance and see where it goes. And that is the best decision I ever did, because I love my husband so much and he loves me too, and I'm so happy. I know for some people it's hard for them to go past this thing, but for us we actually went past it, and that's why I'm sitting here today to share the good news that I'll be sharing in a few seconds. In 2024, we took a trip to Abu Dhabi with my husband.
How am I staying here? Like, the whole stay in Abu Dhabi, we'll be living here for a week at Four Seasons. Like, this is...
But I actually feel like we look good together.
Everyone needs someone to rely.
And we were walking in the mall. The hotel we were staying in, Four Seasons, was connected to a mall. So we were going for a walk just to see around in the mall. And I remember when we were walking around the mall, I don't know if I've told this story, but when we were walking around the mall, something just snapped. And I told him, I think I'm ready. I remember seeing baby stuff and I was like, I think I'm ready to have a baby. Like, I was so excited. I could even now see myself with a baby stroller, with my baby, sucking my booby. Like, everything just snapped out of nowhere. And you know, let me tell you, I knew my husband is ready, but he's not the kind of a person to put pressure on me. So he was like, you know what, let's just wait. So when I told him that, he was like, oh, I'm also ready. I think we can do this. Later in 2024, if you watched that video, 1 line means negative, 2 lines means positive.
Okay.
So this one says, tell them.
This means negative.
Yeah. I tap that. Our first test is a negative. We really thought we were pregnant. And I remember taking so many tests and my husband couldn't believe they are negative. 2 tests. Can't be wrong.
What's up? Kwani, what could this be?
Maybe I'm just bloated. I also was in denial, but I think it wasn't yet the time because we really wanted it and we were forcing issues. We took so many tests and it wasn't. We didn't get any positive test. So fast forward, a few months later, we went for a getaway, just the 2 of us. And when we were there, I remember waking hubby up so many times for him to take me to the washroom because wherever we were sleeping is kind of far from the washroom. It was like, your state of emergency, let's rush. So it was so crazy. And also my breasts were swollen, guys. At this point, I had missed my periods 2 times. But since I usually get irregular periods, it didn't ring any bell like, oh, there's something. I was just like, this period is taking too long. So actually, I remember he told me once we come back from this getaway, you need to go and get checked. A few days later, we were just watching TV and he was getting comfortable. So he was coming to lie next to me. And by mistake, he put his head on my breast. Guys, that's the most painful thing I've ever felt in my life. And that's when it rang a bell that this is not how my breasts feel when I'm having periods. So I came upstairs and remember we had done so many tests. So there was this one, just one. It's not even the expensive one, that's cheap one, the cheapest one. I had that one remaining pregnancy test. I came and took the test. Alone, I didn't even tell him anything. I just came and took the test by myself. And it was positive. It was the strongest positive I've ever seen in my life. Not even, it was 2 strong lines and I was so shocked. This came so unexpectedly. I wasn't even thinking about it. At this point, we had just wrapped the whole thought. We didn't want to pressure ourselves. We had just wrapped the whole thought of I could be pregnant or let's try. So getting this positive test was such a shock. I called Harvey and I was like, can you look at this? I think we're pregnant. And Harvey was like, okay. Let's not get too crazy over it. Let's wait for tomorrow because it was in the evening. Let's wait for tomorrow, go to the hospital and get a blood test. Tomorrow comes, we go to the hospital and in a few minutes the doc says, congratulations Esther, you are pregnant.
Time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do
Yes,
without
and she was like, even talking and she was saying, she was telling Habi, make sure she doesn't lift heavy stuff, and it was such a mind-blowing moment for us. Habi was so shocked, he was so happy. And I think the reason we were so shocked is because in as much as we wanted the baby, we didn't think it has already happened. Guys, we prayed, we worshipped God. Guys, we were so happy because I believe having a baby or conceiving a baby is the biggest blessing a woman can have from God. We will talk about how my pregnancy journey has been in another video, but I remember in February this year, we took a trip to India. So I've arrived at unwavering. India was so tough, and at this point I was pregnant, like deep in the pregnancy. I don't even understand how my baby withstood the whole thing, how my baby held together the whole time. I didn't get any complications regarding my pregnancy, and I didn't get sick. This is where I now need you guys. If you're a mother watching me, if you're a doc watching me, or if you know your sister has given birth or something of the sort, I want your opinion. I've been moving from one hospital to the other. I still haven't decided which hospital I will give birth in because I still haven't found that one hospital. Also, the hospital I was going to kind of violated my privacy, and I don't want to continue there. I want somewhere that I will feel safe, somewhere that's clean. So if you know a hospital that fits that, or if the hospital you give birth in takes off, kindly go in the comment section and recommend, because I'm in the hunt, like serious hunt. We are running out of time and I still haven't settled on the hospital, so I'll be checking the comment section. Please, mamas, share with your fellow mama. I'll check down there. I know there are people who are young, or maybe not even young, maybe they're still in the phase of they're not ready to have kids or they don't want kids. I know they're watching me, and maybe they might get cold feet and feel like they might not relate to my content anymore now that I am a mom. But I want to tell you this, I'm still Nairobi. I'll just be Nairobi the mom, and I'll share my journey, and I know I will not neglect you. Like, it will be a whole mix of motherhood and Nairobi. It's just a mix. You'll definitely enjoy, especially if you want to be a mom in the future. I think since I'll be sharing every part of my journey, you will get tips here and there that might help you when the time comes. Also, please recommend all the brands that you feel I might need when buying baby stuff, because we will start nesting with you now that you know the news. I can freely go to baby shops. First off, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support up to this moment. This has been amazing. I know some of you were feeling like Nairobi doesn't want to share this news. I knew this time will come, only that some people are getting impatient, but now that you know, I hope you're happy about it. And I'm so grateful that you guys have come with me along this journey, and all the brands that you've worked with. Guys, I love all of you because you give me money. So thank you so much to all the brands, and also all the viewers. If you're still watching me, please let's get to 100k before baby comes. Let's give my baby this. Let my baby see how hot their mom is. Let them come to the world and find, my mommy has 100k subs. Let's get to 100k before the baby comes. If you're not, I think now I'm ready to incorporate baby brands. So I won't just be working with maybe hair, beauty, and travel companies. Anyway guys, and now that you know Nairobi is pregnant, I know you're asking yourself what's next. So just sit back, relax, and let's start this journey together. I'm so excited to take you along, and also I know you want to know the gender just as I do, so we'll be doing all that with you. This is our baby. This is now our baby. If you're watching this, you're an aunt, uncle, shosh, gooks. It's our family thing. So sit back and I'll be sharing my journey with you as we wait and welcome baby. So I think, let me now show you the baby bump. Clearly, because I've been seated the whole time. But let me show you, let me show you my baby bump. But I think you've already seen. But that's how far we are. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm so happy that now when vlogging I don't need to wear baggy shirts or something to hide because we all know about it. Thank you so much for watching up to the end. Remember to like this video and subscribe. Also remember to welcome baby into the family. Bye.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I will walk on